Political dynasties have been a part of Philippine politics for many years. As government institutions weaken, powerful families gain influence and pass leadership positions to relatives. Although the 1987 Philippine Constitution called for limits on political dynasties, stronger laws have been difficult to pass. As a result, these families continue to have a major influence in Philippine politics today. Historical context. Political dynasties have existed in the Philippines for many decades. As government institutions struggled to maintain strong control, powerful families gained influence in local and national politicals. Over time, these families became deeply established in government and often passed leadership positions to relatives. In 1987, Philippine Constitution included a provision that called for limits on political dynasties, but efforts to pass stronger laws have faced challenges. Because of this, political dynasties continue to play a major role in the Philippine political today. Economic impact. Political dynasties also have important economic effects. Wealthy political families often have greater access to campaign funding and resources, giving them advantage during elections. This can make it difficult for independent candidates to compete. Some experts argue that limiting the influence of wealthy political clans would create more equal opportunities for people seeking public office. In modern elections, social media have become a lower-cost way for candidates to reach voters. This allows candidates to communicate with the public while spending less money on the traditional advertising campaigns. Political impact. Political dynasties can reduce competition in elections by allowing a small number of families to maintain power. Critics argue that this weakens government accountability and may encourage corruption. Some political families use their influence to protect their positions and block reforms that could reduce their power. One example is the repeated failure to pass an anti-political dynasty law despite the constitutional support for limiting dynasties. Social and cultural impact. Family loyalty is an important cultural value in the Philippines. Because of this, many citizens support political families that have served their communities for generations. However, critics argue that family connections can create an unfair advantage and make it harder for new leaders to enter politics. This can lead to public concerns about favoritism and equal opportunity. Contemporary significance. Political dynasties remain highly influential in the Philippines today. The debate continues over whether these families strengthen political stability or weaken democracy. Citizens, activists, and lawmakers continue discussing reforms that could create fairer elections and increase political competition. Understanding political dynasties help explain many of these challenges facing modern Philippine politics. Final analysis. In conclusion, political dynasties have shaped Philippine politics, economics, and society for generations. They provide continuity and experience, but they also raise concerns about corruption, fairness, and accountability. The continued influence of political families show how power can be concentrated within a small group of people. As the Philippines moves forward, finding a balance between tradition, democracy, and equal political participation will remain an important challenge. Political dynasties are more than a political issue. They are a reflection of how culture, family, and government interact within society. Thank you.